A big and important fight has started in the world of technology. This fight is about artificial intelligence, or AI. AI is very smart computer programs that many people use every day. Elon Musk has a company called xAI. This company is suing two other very big companies, Apple and OpenAI. The lawsuit started in August 2025. xAI says that Apple and OpenAI are working together in a way that stops other companies from competing fairly in the AI market. Apple makes the iPhone and controls its App Store. OpenAI made ChatGPT, a popular AI tool. xAI has its own AI tool called Grok. xAI claims that Apple helps ChatGPT get more users and makes it hard for Grok to be found. This court case is important for everyone. AI is used in phones, cars, and many online services. The lawsuit will help decide who controls this powerful technology. It will show if only a few big companies will have the most power, or if many different companies can offer AI tools. This story will explain the lawsuit. We will look at the companies, the problems, and what it means for the future of AI. This fight affects how AI will grow and how it will be used by people around the world. 2. A big problem. xAI says that Apple and OpenAI are working together in an unfair way. They call this an anti-competitive scheme. This means xAI believes Apple and OpenAI have a plan to stop other companies from competing fairly in the world of artificial intelligence. xAI argues these two big companies are trying to keep control over the AI market for themselves. This creates a big problem for smaller companies or new innovators like xAI who want to offer their own AI services. One of the main problems is how Apple manages its App Store. This is the only place where millions of people can download applications for their iPhones and iPads. xAI claims that Apple changes the way apps are shown there. They say Apple makes it much easier for people to find OpenAI's ChatGPT. At the same time, Apple makes it very hard to find other AI applications like xAI's chatbot, Grok. xAI alleges Apple uses secret rules to put ChatGPT at the top of search results and in special lists. This makes it almost impossible for rival AI tools to be seen by users, no matter how good they are. For example, Grok has received many good reviews from users. It has over 1 million reviews with an average rating of 4.9 stars. This shows that many users like Grok. However, xAI says Apple still does not show Grok in any important app listings. Elon Musk, who started xAI, even complained about this on social media. He said Apple refuses to mention Grok on any lists, despite its high ratings. This exclusion, according to xAI, is a planned effort to make OpenAI's chatbot the most popular and to stop others from growing. Perhaps the biggest issue is Apple's decision to put ChatGPT directly into its main operating systems. This means iPhones, iPads, and Mac computers now have ChatGPT built in. Users can access ChatGPT through Siri and other system applications without needing to download a separate app. This gives OpenAI a very powerful advantage. When people use ChatGPT through their Apple devices, OpenAI gets access to a huge amount of user questions and interactions. This information, or user queries, is very important data. It helps ChatGPT learn, get smarter, and become better over time. XAI says this special deal makes it very hard for other AI companies to compete. They cannot get the same direct access to billions of user interactions on Apple devices. This makes it difficult for their AI models to collect enough data to improve as quickly as ChatGPT. Users might not even look for other AI options because ChatGPT is already so easy to use on their Apple products. XAI believes Apple does this to keep control over its App Store. All these actions, XAI claims, are stopping new ideas and fair competition in the fast-growing world of artificial intelligence. 3. The big companies. This story features a big fight in the world of technology. 3 main companies are part of this fight: XAI, Apple, and OpenAI. Each is a key player in the AI world. First, there is Elon Musk and his company, XAI. Elon Musk is a famous businessman. He started XAI in 2023. XAI is the company that started this lawsuit, acting as the challenger. Their main product is an AI chatbot called Grok. Grok is designed to be different. It can access real-time information from X, which used to be Twitter. Elon Musk owns X. He bought X, a social media platform, in 2022 to help train AI models like Grok with its data. Musk also helped start OpenAI in 2015, but he left that company in 2018. He has expressed concerns about AI development at companies like OpenAI. He sees XAI's Grok as a more rebellious AI assistant, offering unique humor and edginess. In March 2025, XAI acquired X. This created a combined platform for social media, AI, and data. Then there is Apple. Apple is a very large and well-known technology company. Many people use Apple's products every day. They make the iPhone, a very popular smartphone used by over 1,400,000,000 people worldwide. Apple also runs the App Store, the main place where iPhone users get their apps. The App Store is a huge business, generating over $85 billion in 2024. Apple keeps tight control over its operating system, iOS, and its App Store. The company says this control ensures security, privacy, and a good user experience. However, critics suggest this control also allows Apple to favor certain apps or partners, possibly harming competition. The third big company is OpenAI. OpenAI has become very famous because it created ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a powerful AI program that creates human-like text. It launched in November 2022 and quickly became the fastest-growing consumer application in history, reaching 100 million users within just 2 months. OpenAI was first founded in 2015 as a non-profit research organization. Its mission was to develop AI for humanity's benefit. However, the company later changed into a for-profit entity. This change was criticized by Elon Musk. OpenAI works very closely with another major technology company, Microsoft. Microsoft has invested over $13 billion in OpenAI. This partnership gives OpenAI access to massive computing resources through Microsoft's Azure cloud services. OpenAI's new partnership with Apple means ChatGPT is deeply integrated into Apple's operating systems, giving it wide access to users on iPhones, iPads, and Macs. These three companies are central to a major legal battle. xAI with Elon Musk is challenging Apple and OpenAI, who have formed a powerful partnership in the AI market. This fight is about who controls AI and how tech companies should compete. 4. How AI fights. AI companies compete in many important ways. To make their AI systems better, these companies need a lot of information. This information is called data. It comes from users who interact with the AI every day. For example, when someone asks an AI a question or gives it feedback, this action provides data. This data helps the AI learn and improve its answers, making it smarter, more useful, and more natural in its conversations. This process creates a special effect. The more people use an AI system, the better that system becomes. A popular AI gets a large amount of data from many users. This large amount of data allows the AI to learn and improve very quickly. As the AI gets better, even more people want to use it. This creates a powerful cycle. More users lead to better AI, which then attracts even more users. This feedback loop makes it very difficult for new or smaller AI companies to compete with bigger ones that already have many users. Mobile phones are a critical battleground in this competition. For most people, their main way to use AI is through their smartphones. So, how easy it is to find and use an AI on a phone is very important. An AI service that is already built into a phone or is easy to download from an app store has a huge advantage. People often choose the most convenient option. App stores, like the one on Apple's iPhones, play a big role in this. They have secret rules, or algorithms, that decide which apps appear first in searches or on featured lists. These rules can greatly affect which apps people discover and download. Some apps get a lot of attention, while others remain hidden, even if they are good. The lawsuit claims that Apple uses its strong position to help one AI company win. It suggests that Apple makes it simpler for people to find and use OpenAI's ChatGPT on iPhones. At the same time, the lawsuit says Apple makes it harder for other AI apps, like xAI's Grok, to be seen by users. If these claims are true, it means Apple is using its power as a gatekeeper to favor certain companies. This could stop fair competition and limit the choices people have for AI services. 5. Old court stories. This is not the first time big companies in technology have faced legal challenges. History shows us many similar fights. Old laws help courts decide if companies are acting fairly or making unfair rules for others. One important law is the Sherman Act, made over 100 years ago. It stops companies from becoming too big and unfair, like a monopoly. Another old law, the Clayton Act, stops special business deals that hurt competition. These laws are still used today to make sure businesses compete fairly. A famous case that looks like today's fight was between Epic Games and Apple. Epic Games makes the popular game Fortnite. They said Apple's App Store rules were unfair. The court decided in 2021 that Apple did some things wrong. For example, Apple stopped Epic Games from telling customers about other ways to pay outside the App Store. But the court did not say Apple was a full monopoly. This case showed how much power Apple has over apps on its phones. Other groups, like the European Union, also called Apple a gatekeeper because of its strong control. Another important case is happening now with Google. The government says Google made special deals to make its search engine the main one on many devices. This means other search engines find it hard to get new users. The government thinks these deals stop fair competition. These older stories are important. They teach us about how courts look at big tech companies. They show that companies with a lot of power, like Apple and Google, must be careful. They cannot use their power to stop new companies from growing. These past lawsuits help us understand the problems xAI has with Apple and OpenAI. The results of old cases often guide what might happen in new ones, making the current fight even more important for everyone in the world of technology. 6. The world of AI. The world of artificial intelligence, or AI, is changing very fast. This industry is getting much bigger every year. In 2024, it was worth about $40 billion. Experts think it will be worth over $400 billion by 2030. This fast growth means many companies want to be leaders in AI technology. They are investing huge amounts of money and resources. Many big companies are already in this race. Google has its AI called Gemini. It uses Google's huge amount of data and its ways to reach many users, like its search engine. Microsoft has Copilot, which works with its popular Office programs and Azure cloud services. Meta, the company that owns Facebook, also has its AI models, called Llama. These models help Meta's social media apps and other developers to build new tools. Even Amazon plays a part, as many AI companies use its cloud services to run their powerful AI systems. This shows how different parts of the tech world are connected to AI development. The competition is not just between companies in one country. It is a global fight. Companies in other countries, like China, are also very important players. Chinese companies such as Baidu, Alibaba, and ByteDance have made their own strong AI systems and are quickly developing new ones. Newer companies there are also getting famous for their smart ideas and technical innovations. This global competition also involves governments, who see AI as a matter of national security and economic power. They want their own countries to lead in this new technology. This race to lead in AI is also about who has the best technology and who can reach the most people. Because AI needs so much power to work and grow, and a lot of data, only a few companies can build these big systems. This means resources like computer chips and access to user data are very important. The current lawsuit we are discussing is a small part of this much bigger worldwide competition. The result of this legal fight might change how companies compete in AI for a long time. It could decide if AI stays with a few big companies or if more new companies can join and invent new things. The future of AI will affect everyone, everywhere, and this global competition will shape that future. 7. What experts say. Lawyers and clever thinkers are talking about the big lawsuit. Some say that Apple might have good reasons for what it did. For example, keeping things safe and working well on its phones is important for Apple. These could be strong arguments in court. Other experts believe this case is very important. Christine Bartholomew, a law professor, said it will show how courts will deal with AI and big company rules in the future. It sets a new standard. People who study technology are not all sure XAI will win. They say it is hard to prove that Apple and OpenAI broke the law. It is also hard to show that customers were harmed. But these experts also know that politicians now think differently about big tech companies. This might change how judges see the case. Economists who study money and markets say it is key to understand what market is being talked about. If the court looks only at AI apps on iPhones, Apple has a lot of power. But if it looks at all AI services everywhere, Apple's power looks less. This decision is very important for the case. AI researchers have different ideas too. Some think that if only a few companies control AI, new ideas will slow down. Others say that building strong AI needs a lot of money and work. So, only a few big companies can do it, which means some control is normal. People who care about user privacy also have things to say. They worry that big deals, like the one between Apple and OpenAI, give one company too much information about users. This can be bad for competition and for keeping private data safe. Startup companies and investors also watch closely. They say it is getting harder for small AI companies to grow. This is because big companies like Apple can choose to help their friends more in places like the App Store. Governments and leaders around the world are also very interested. They see that AI is becoming very powerful. In the United States, politicians are looking at how big tech companies work. The current president of the United States, Donald Trump, and his team are also watching these big tech cases closely. His government has sometimes shown concern about how much power big tech companies have. Many lawmakers in Congress are talking about AI safety and who controls it. They want to make sure the market is fair for everyone. This lawsuit is part of a bigger global talk about how AI should be used and controlled. 8. What happens next? This lawsuit is a big moment for the future of artificial intelligence. The court's decision will change how AI companies work and compete. It will also affect what AI tools we can use on our phones and other devices. This case makes us think about who controls this powerful technology. If xAI wins, new companies might find it easier to enter the AI market. This could mean more choices and new features for users. More competition often brings better prices and more innovation as companies work harder to improve their AI. But if Apple and OpenAI win, a few big companies might keep their strong positions. They could continue to decide which AI tools are easily available to us. This might make it harder for smaller companies or new ideas to grow, leading to fewer choices and less innovation overall. This case is not only about these three companies. It is about how technology markets operate. It questions whether big companies can use their power to stop fair competition. This is important for everyone, as AI is quickly becoming a part of our daily lives, from searching for information to talking with our devices. The lawsuit's result will show if AI will be an open field for many different companies and ideas, or if it will be controlled by only a few powerful players. We will have to wait to see what the court decides. What do you think? Should big companies fully control the AI tools we use, or do we need more options?
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.